Hello everybody, Shadow SP here, and I'm playing more Granblue Fantasy today. And this time we are going to go ahead and start another raid series that's going to be pretty important to our progression moving forward, since we are going to need some of the anima from it. That's right, I'm talking about the Archangels raid series, the Primarch raid series, it could be called either. Yeah, so today I've taken us to Merkmal Island so we can challenge Michael's test, the water advantage raid of the series. If you want to go into this series from the raid list, it's just right here. It feels a little unusual to be entering from a non-wind advantage raid, since that's kind of how we've gone into every single raid series or quest series so far. But this one is significantly easier than the others. So I believe if we're going to have a chance of doing it, this is a good one to start with. And, you know, you wouldn't believe, but I had to reset like 4 different times, like reset my summon list, just because I couldn't find a single useful water summon. Get some friends, guys. Friends are useful because you can pretty much guarantee that they'll show up on your support list. Alright, let's talk about our party. We're looking at a standard Relic Buster setup. These with some unstandard skills, so we'll get into that in a second. Yeah, our grid. Yeah, the image is slightly out of date. The only thing that's really different is that it's a Coda dagger instead of a Nova Bahamut dagger, and skill level is 15, and it has 60 plus marks. So we're making progress on gaining plus marks, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so our summon list is pretty standard as well, with a little bit of a newcomer in Novio, because we want to get some extra. It just adds a little bit of extra healing and a little bit of extra charge bar regeneration, and it has a shield attached to it. It does a lot. I did manage to get it to 4 stars recently, so that should help out with a couple of grids moving forward. It's not the most useful summon, but it can do some work. And then let's look at our skills. So the biggest reason that we are doing unusual skills here is because the Primarch raids, all of them are immune to normal attack and defense down. And early on in the fight, they gain immunity to gravity. What this means is that our usual strategies of Relic Buster plus Miserable Mist and potentially Gravity don't really do anything. So we're going to bring some different skills to compensate. So we're going to go ahead and bring Revive and substitute specifically for Michael, because Michael has a single target massive damage attack. Now, and the reason that we bring that on Relic Buster is because with Relic Buster's first skill up, we can just nullify that attack entirely. Now, you might be wondering, if it's immune to attack and defense down, what are we doing about debuffs? Well, it's only immune to normal attack and defense down. And Lily, once she hits level 100, her second skill starts applying stackable attack and defense down. And that is something that they're not immune to. And Lily, specifically, is pretty good at stackable attack and defense down, because that skill has a 5-turn cooldown. It activates twice if every member of your party, both of the other 2 members of your party, you don't count main character here, are different races. And it stacks up to 40%, 10% at a time, which activates twice, so 20% per activation. It's really good at this. So Lily is really good at debuffing, which is why we were able to go with a standard Relic Buster setup. Otherwise, we'd have to get a little bit more creative. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get to it. Alright, well, let's start with a sticker. Sorry, I'm just double checking this. Yes. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is the Relic Buster thing. Yeah, let's get the water attack up, buff on. Go ahead and use all this stuff. And we'll go ahead and use Frozen Gale. See, we actually got debuffs on, which is nice. So HP-wise, these raids are about similar to the T2 raids. They have a little bit more HP, but not enough more to really classify them in their own tier. At least not according to, not in my opinion. Alright, we'll go ahead and put this on. One of the nice things about the stackable attack and defense down, and Lily's attack skill having such a low cooldown, is that, well, it's pretty hard to have it fall off, but if it does fall off, it really is punishing. Okay. Okay, we're looking okay, we're looking okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, yeah, I probably should have used this last turn. Yeah, Michael's normal attack, normal charge attack, you inflict or gives her an attack up. It's a pretty big one, so it's worth getting rid of. We're making pretty good progress so far. Okay, yep, we'll go ahead and get this all back up. No problems. Big hype buff. Okay, that's still 2 turns. Alright, I should probably just use this now. Gets as much value out of it as I can, really. Gets me a chain burst. That's basically the extent of it. But we like chain bursts. They add some damage to us. Alright, let's go ahead and summon C2. Just to get the charge bar. That's really what we're caring about right now. Yeah, go ahead and use Loen's skills. Get the multi-attack buff up. So you can see that the 75% trigger is approaching, and it is Basilica, which is that single target attack I was talking about earlier. So we're basically trying to prepare ourselves for it while in this stage, because it does hurt pretty hard when it hits. It's always nice when Charm causes the enemy to skip their turn over here. That's why I use it on when the diamonds are full. Basically, anytime that you see that happen. It's just because it's good. I don't know what else to say. That is the time when Charm will save you the most damage. Yeah, the Loen brothers do have a little bit of a problem in this raid. Their debuffs have a problem landing. Alright, let's go ahead and summon Novio again. Keep the charge bar income coming. Okay, we got level 10 Glaciate. That's not so bad. Yeah, we're okay to go. Okay. I think we just delay a turn here. Okay. Let's cast this. Couple reasons. It lasts for 2 turns, and if we do hit the 75% trigger this turn, then we'll be able to eat it with no problem. Otherwise, we'll be able to hit it next turn and do just fine. So, Basilica does remove all your buffs, which is really annoying, but there's nothing you can really do about it. It also inflicts skill shield, which is another reason that we wanted to put Lily's first skill up, in case it hit Lily specifically. Because then Lily could regain her own... could remove it herself with the auto activation of her third skill. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's go ahead and one of these. One of these. One of these. Yeah, no, that sucks to lose all your buffs like that, but we can deal with it. Better to lose your buffs than to lose the character. And again, I just guess we do have Revive as one of our skills. Wouldn't be that bad. So we're basically just trying to juggle the 50% cooldown or the 50% damage cut, Lily's damage cut, you know, tactical shield, and main character's substitute with machine cells to get all this stuff kind of rolling through. It looks like our turn-to-turn damage, the turn-to-turn damage output of this raid is pretty low. Maybe I should have waited to use tactical shield, because it's gonna get dispelled. Yeah. Yeah, that may have been the right choice. Basically, we really don't want Michael to be in overdrive because Basilica is really not fun to deal with. Granted, we might be able to survive it on some of our characters. I think it deals, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, it deals about 10,000 damage, which is a lot. But we have a bunch of mitigations, so we should be able to survive. It's just that we really don't want that thing to hit the main character when we don't have machine cells up, because main character has lower defense. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this. Get a little bit of shield. Hit this. Nope, okay. Well, let's see how it goes. Okay. So that wasn't actually as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, then we should be able to handle this, no problem. Okay, we'll go ahead and charge attack once, and then we'll have, we'll be able to use the rest of our next couple turns on the Wayne brothers first. Okay, the extra heals are nice. Let's go ahead and summon Sandalphon, just to get the attack up. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and use Garnet Carbuncle. That should be good enough for main character to survive, even if they get hit. And anybody else getting hit, well, it'll spell a bunch of buffs, but that's okay. You kind of have to just accept that you're going to lose a bunch of buffs in this fight. Yeah, there's really not much you can do about that. Okay, so the 50% trigger is coming up. It's just Crimson Sword again, which is its normal mode special attack, and that shouldn't be too much of an issue to deal with. It deals less damage than Basilica and doesn't really do anything in terms of meaningful debuffs or buffs. Ah man, the random nature of Luane's charge attack is really annoying. We're only getting what do you call it? We're only getting the debuff immunity when it's not relevant. Never forget to reapply the Lily's second skill. If that thing falls off, you're gonna be sad. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but it is something that you wouldn't be glad to have happen. Okay. Alright. We're looking okay. We're looking okay. Let's go ahead and summon C2. It's got bigger shields than Nobio. Okay. So it looks like with our mitigation, Basilica deals a little bit under 4,000 to a normal defense character. It's not so bad. Okay, let's go ahead and just attack in. I just wanted an excuse to actually cast the Lily's third skill. It's been on cooldown for so long, or it's been off cooldown for so long. And let's go ahead and summon Nobio. Even though it doesn't look like it's doing very much, just get Lily another shield, get some healing in. We really want to dispel this. You don't want to eat a Basilica when it's buffed with what is it, like 100% attack up? It's a really ridiculous attack up. Okay, that's actually the charge attack we want to see the most from Luane. Yeah, just damage buffs. That's what we need. The main character actually hits pretty hard here. Alright, so we're in sub 50% territory, as we can see. Now we're getting Flash Bullet, which is a pretty interesting attack because it deals static damage. Unless you have like damage cut, it's gonna deal 500 damage per hit. And it hits a lot of times. Like you saw there, it was an amount of times that I couldn't really count. All right, but now we're in break, so we have a few turns of freedom. Okay, the refresh is okay. Keeps us healthy. Yeah, we're doing just fine going through here. Okay, we'll go ahead and get tactical shields back up. Yeah, and a lot of this damage reduction that we're seeing here is coming from the 40% stack down that Lily's giving us. So, make no mistake, Lily is very key to this whole strategy. Also, you know, Love Live gives a damage reduction on charge attacks, so we are very tanky at this point. Alright, let's go ahead and summon Sandalpawn. Get the attack up. Go ahead and get our debuffs reapplied. Another nice thing about the fact that it activates twice is that it's way less likely that you'll end up with a moment where you just miss your debuffs. Yeah, we hate missing debuffs. That's one of the things I hate the most. Okay. And use this. We should be good to just attack here. We're not in overdrive, so we're just gonna hit and get it on AoE. That's not that big of a deal. Alright, so see the Loan brothers lost their buffs, so we're gonna go ahead and charge attack. Okay, more attack up. We like that. Oh. Speaking of attack up. Anyway, yeah, we should be able to just do one of these. Hit the C2 button. Get this around. Alright, we're good to go. That's pretty nice. We got it to 30%, which has its own trigger that's not displayed, where it just fills all charge diamonds. But we got it on a turn that the charge diamonds were filled anyway. So that's pretty nice. And let's get rid of this attack up. I'll summon Nobio. Just so we can get Lily and get a chain burst going. And we can see that I'm really trying to make up with our kind of poor multi-attack and general power generation with these summons. Like C2 and Nobio are mostly there for bar generation. And you know, they're working pretty well at that. It's just, you know, it would be nice to have something better. Alright, we're not going to hit into overdrive this round, so we're gonna go ahead and just normal attack. Okay, give us an excuse to use this. Okay, real quick. Yeah, we're doing okay. That was kind of a mistake, but not a big deal. Okay, stuff going on. Sandal Fawn. I should be able to hit this here. If the Charm had landed, we'd have still had Charm next turn, which is when we just wanted it anyway. Yeah, it was a little bit of a mistake. Okay, let's go ahead and use Lily's first skill then. I don't really want to apply. I don't really want to apply tactical shield when its values are so reduced. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use this. I don't really want to, but it's better than not using it at all. Okay, 10% trigger is Flash Bullet. That's not that big of a deal to deal with. Summon Gar and Carbuncle. I'm go ahead and use the second skill for defense buff. It should be a real defense buff. I don't. Unless the skill description is literally lying to me. What's the duration on these stackable defense ups? Just permanent? Okay, that's pretty nice then. I should probably use this now. Tactical shield. Summon Novio for Bar. Probably hold on to C2 for a little while. Just because we're going into overdrive soon, so we're gonna have to start dealing with Basilica again. So we'll get another bit of shield to work with. Okay, we should be fine. Just go ahead and do this. Oh, the attack down fell off. That's pretty unfortunate. Can't see a reason why it would have gone away other than just falling off. Here comes Flash Bullet, which isn't that bad. Flash Bullet does dispel 2 buffs, so that's kind of annoying, but it's otherwise just fine. Alright, so you see we are now at 1 base charge diamond. That does lead to some interesting interactions, and it's also got some pretty important implications here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use Lily's first skill. That should get us through if Basilica if we get it, and Flash Bullet if we don't. Yeah, we'll just attack. Alright, so now we're working with this. That one's pretty annoying. Alright. We're gonna summon C2 here because we need to get Love Live characters doing their thing. Yeah. Their thing being healing. Okay, so yeah, we want to be very careful to keep our HP very high, because that particular move deals flame damage, so it goes directly through our shields, which we like our shields, but they don't really do anything if we're looking at flame damage. All right, let's go ahead and get these buffs going. Okay. Stand upon. Paradise Lost. Okay, that missed. Okay, let's go ahead and attack. If Love Live goes down, they go down. Alright, so that'll auto-activate machine cells. Should, right? Yeah. Which is good, because that gives us extra damage. We're gonna summon Nobio now, even though it doesn't really do much, because we need the healing on MC. Our main character needs to heal, or we are going to die, and that would be bad. Gonna summon Europa for the auto revive, just to make sure. That's why we got a 160% Europa, is because, well, the other ones don't have that auto revive. And yeah, Michael's flame damage is based on max HP, so that's why it's so dangerous. Alright. That's a clear. Yeah. So, good summon experience. It's good stuff. It was a clear, but we have to remember there are two major factors for that. One, Lily is the best debuffer we have for these raids, and two, Michael is the easiest of these raids. So, going on to the next ones, I don't know how well it'll go. I've got some teams set up ahead of time, so we'll see how that goes. But they are not teams that I have practiced with, so we'll see. Okay, 3 of those anima. Yeah, unlocking that does unlock the extreme plus. So 2 things. So that does unlock the extreme plus version of the solo quest, which is more crystals. Drops twice. It counts as both of your daily attempts. So it's basically just another like we already unlocked the hard plus. It's basically just that. And the other thing of note is the drop of the Michael anima, which is one of the other anima types that we needed for Seraphic SSR forging. So we're getting there. We have one more type of anima that we need to get after we get the Primarch anima, and that is the T1 anima. But I can get those. We can get those in a minute. We don't have to get those immediately. It's best to get the raids opened whenever possible, because then we can start joining raids instead of just hosting things. Whereas the T1 stuff, we always have to just solo those because they're free quests at this point. All right, we are getting closer and closer to the end of our Seraphic roadmap, and I'm gonna be pretty happy when we get there. Okay then. Well, it was a good win. Felt good to do. Without any further ado then, it's been Shadow SP, signing off.